My first guest tonight says Susan Rice was entitled to ask that the names of Trump officials be unmasked, but he says also to reveal their identities if it was for a purpose other than national security. It could be considered espionage. Joining us tonight, Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, great to have you here.
Thank you, Lou.
Espionage, that the word sort of collides with the ear. You don't think
Right.
of this, even if it was criminal in nature, to being espionage.
Well, the names of Americans whose communications have been intercepted by the National Security Agency are protected at the highest level of state secret, called top secret. The revelation of those names for a purpose other than to understand the communication that they were involved with is the failure to maintain state secrets, and that's espionage. This is the same crime that Hillary Clinton probably committed when she put state secrets on a non-secure server in the basement of her and her husband's home. So Susan Rice, as the president's national security advisor, can ask for any unmasking she wants, but she is only entitled to unmask a name under the Code of Federal Regulations that carefully regulate this if, quote, it is necessary to comprehend the conversation that the person was participating in.
We just heard Congressman Peter King say that the material that he saw, which is the same material as looked at by the National Security Advisor, Susan Rice, is all personal in nature.
Well, then she probably committed a felony. If she asked for names to be unmasked that she knew were not involved in conversations pertaining to national security, she committed espionage. She probably also committed other crimes like that. It's a form of computer hacking. If she's interested in what Donald Trump and Paul Manafort were talking about the night before Mr. Trump gave his speech at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, and if she gets that, that is a profound violation of federal law. And if she repeats it to somebody else, it's another violation of federal law.
And it is also considerably important, the fact that here is the National Security Advisor for a Democratic administration going after the surveillance of the Republican challenger to Hillary Clinton, the Democratic nominee.
Look, we don't know all the facts. Congressman King has seen more
than very few of them.
Right. Congressman King has seen more than you and I have. We don't know exactly what Susan Rice has seen, and this is why the FBI needs to investigate. But this might be something bigger than idle curiosity. It might be something even worse than the use of American intelligence for political purposes. It might be an effort by the outgoing administration to destabilize the incoming administration, which would be a scandal of profound importance.
Weaponized intelligence in the United States, of all countries, is so abhorrent that it's unimaginable to most people. Yet we are now looking at scant evidence, but evidence that may have occurred. And we're looking at the politicization of intelligence agencies under the Obama administration, irrespective of surveillance by the NSA, unmasking, that was extraordinary. And now there are a lot more questions than answers about what that president and that administration was up to.
You're exactly right. And fingers are going to begin to point at a person from whom we haven't heard a peep since January 20th of this year. The only person for whom Susan Rice worked, and the only person with whom she could legally discuss these unmasked names. We know who that is.
We do indeed. Shall we say his name?
Barack Obama, the former president of the United States, our boss at the time.